right? Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Radash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word of truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, from the brother Yashamath, all right, linked up with the Memphis brother Anah. You know, the brother had an article, you know, that was on his spirit, you know, that sparked the lesson, you know, and this article is going to pretty much show you the power, all right, of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And one thing about it, when you look out in the earth, you know, the earth itself is a witness that he is, you know. So the brother got this article, and we're going to go into it, you know. Yeah, so
You got it.
okay, so we're going to go straight into the article, and this is from USA Today, all right. It says, fact check, it says, the claim, it says, video shows Atlantic and Pacific Oceans which do not mix due to clay and iron content. The claim that the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean don't mix has again emerged on social media. While the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean don't mix, the Pacific has more clay composition. Atlantic has more iron. Clay and iron don't mix well together, reads the caption of April 27th Facebook post.
So that's it. Just like the biblical prophecy, man. You know, Daniel the 2nd chapter, man.
Yeah.
They don't mix. So let you know this kingdom will not last. You know, this kingdom about to fall, man. Cause that's the time we're in. Gonna get that Daniel.
Yep.
I guess we open up with that one.
Okay. So yeah, we'll get that prophecy in Daniel, you know, and it's just a token. All right, and it shows you that the Most High created, you know, through Yahweh Shai and the angel, he created all the elements. Because that's why it's even worded like that, because he know, you know, scientifically, all right, they would say in this society that iron and clay, you know, don't mix.
Yep.
So let's get that in Daniel. All right, the 2nd chapter. Okay, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2. All right, verse 4, it says, "And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as an iron that breaketh all these shall it break, all right, in pieces and bruise." And that's speaking of the ancient Roman Empire, okay? But it came back, going back to it had that wound, that deadly wound was healed, and it came back as the NATO, EU, and America, man, okay? And it says, "And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it the strength of iron, for as much as thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay."
There you have it. You see it? Go ahead.
Yep. And it says, and those toes represents like those EU nations, okay, with America in there, man, okay? And what we have to understand is, going back to 1953, the Treaty of Rome, okay, let you know there was their fourth beast reincarnated. All right, that's when you had the what you call the ECC, all right, well, the EEC, the European Economic Community, where they were all joined into this common market. But all these European nations don't have the same strength as far as military and also as economic. Some of them strong, some of them weak, like Greece. Okay, there would be like a 10-toes nation that was weak. Okay, then you have Britain, which was strong, America, which is strong, French, which is, you know, French and German, which is kind of strong. Okay, so you have your top tier 10-toe nation, then you have your bottom tier, man. Okay, and it says, verse 42 says, "And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken."
Yep. Partly strong, partly broken. Meaning what? They divided.
Yep.
What the saying saying, how should that kingdom stand?
Yep.
So just be
I'll
like
get that for you real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You keep explain what I get.
I mean, just like just to speak on that article, man. Just they also show the power of Yahweh Shemar Shah, man. You know that the two oceans that don't cross, man. You know that do what, the iron and the clay, and how then you jump to a biblical prophecy, it don't miss as well. You know.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Yep.
And also that's the power of Yahweh Shemar Shah, man.
Yep.
You got it.
It's the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 22. It says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan?
Okay, that's what we see today. You know, worship and all the Edomites countries going at it.
Yep.
Ukraine and worship, they the same people,
Same
man.
people, yeah.
You know, you got it.
Because you got to think about, like, Edomites are all the children of Satan. That's why I say they workers are after the working of Satan, the energy. Okay, so you're seeing Satan's children divided, okay, in the earth. Because even with this whole thing with Russia and Ukraine, well, the reason why Europe is not getting any, you know, gas from Russia anymore is because they sided with Ukraine. Yep. So you got some nations, you got French, like, look, we need to go with Russia, man. Like, we can't afford to be around here playing, you know, not having no gas because y'all niggas arguing.
Yeah, y'all going petty shit,
yeah.
Pretty much. That's why what the scripture say, they should hate the Lord. His allies should turn against him, man.
Yep.
And that's what we waiting on, man. For this place, Babylon the Great, to be go up in flames, man.
Yep.
You got it.
And the brother from Dallas, the elder brother Ariala, say when they was out there in Europe, he said a lot of those citizens in Europe, they're really like pro-Russian.
Yeah.
It's the leadership in these European nations that's, you know, because once you join NATO, if one nation is against a certain nation, then all the nations have to be with it.
Yeah.
So that's why they're gonna hate the whore, because America is the one that's dragging these EU nations into this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, look, you know, like what I say on Friday, I got to live here, you don't. You know, he told they told Craig, you know, I got to live. You coming way over here, fucking with these folks, putting all this military hardware in Ukraine, and now we freezing. Yeah. We ain't have shit. We ain't have one soldier over there.
Yeah, now we suffer.
Yeah. So now you seeing that divide, man. It says, and if a kingdom, all right, be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
So America not gonna stand. America was destined to be destroyed, man.
Yep. And then I got verse 25. I want to get that word house. It says, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Yep. And the house pretty much goes into a family. You know, in these families, the Edomites are house divided. Okay. Now, I want to get that word house in the Greek. Yep.
Strong's G 3614, Oikia. Oikia.
Yep. Now it says Oikia, and it says the inmates of a house, all right, or the family. So it's speaking of a bloodline, and their bloodline of those Edomites, which are who? The children of Satan.
Right.
You know. So I go back to that Daniel. Then we can get that Jeremiah and stuff if you want. Let's see. This is Daniel 2. Going back into Daniel 2. This the point in verse 43. It says, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
It's like oil and water. That shit don't mix at all, man. So, I mean, that's it.
Yep. Because these Edomites, you know, that their seed is mingled throughout the earth because through European colonization, okay? Yeah, that's why you just like you got Jakes, you know, Israelite foreigners, you got Edomites that look like, you know, other nations as well because of European colonization, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? But they mingle this seed, but them themselves don't get along with each other, man.
Yep.
You know? Want to get that Jeremiah?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 22. It says, fear ye not me, said the Lord.
Right, fear ye not me, said the Lord. Because our people refuse to fear the Lord. And fear the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. You see? Go ahead.
All right. And it says, will ye not tremble in my presence, which hath placed the sand for the bound of a sea by a perpetual decree?
Which is what? The Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, which we just read, man.
Yep.
You know, that's power, man. And how can you be an atheist, man? That don't make sense.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And then you have the beach where the water don't go past.
Yeah.
You know, it's a decree. Only the Lord has to give that water a decree, like tsunamis. Like there was a decree of the Lord for that water to go past a certain point. Mm-hmm. But you see, all these thousands of years since the earth was, that water go and it come back, it go and it come back, man. That's a decree.
Yep.
Showing you the power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
Yeah, Esau can't do that, man.
Nah. Cause that's how the Most High shows his power through prophecy, man. He speaks something before it happened, then it happens exactly how he says it, man. You know, that's how he shows that he is, man. Okay?
He exists.
Yep. And it says, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail through. It said, though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
Yep. So, hey, fear you not me, said the Lord, man. That's power, man. That's power right there. You got it.
You know, so what we're seeing with the NATO and the EU, you know, even for this topic to come about at this time, because we're seeing these nations more divided than ever, man. Like you said, you got some of them European, even the leadership, like, look, we gonna deal with Russia, man. We gotta make amends with Russia. The hell with this, you know, these Western sanctions that they got on Russia, man. We gotta make amends with Russia. You know, you got some EU states like, nah, we need to stick with Ukraine. We need to stick with the West, and you know, but it's a lot of divide, all right, that's going on, and this should show you that their prophecy, that we are in the 10-toe prophecy. And since we there, might well finish it and go to the conclusion of the 10 toes, man. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 2, all right, verse 44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom. So in the days of these kings, okay, which these Edomites are in power, they are the kings of the earth. And we're in the day of those kings, whether you have the American, NATO, EU power structure, this beast system that pretty much run this society, man. Okay? The SWIFT banking system, that goes through America, man. Right. You gotta make, when Iran want to purchase, you know, big things on the global market, they have to go through the SWIFT banking system. That's why the sanctions on Iran, you know, was so hectic. That's why Iran wanted to make that nuclear deal, because they wanted to partake in this world trade market, man. You see, if you run the trades, you run the earth, man. You are the king. You're the ruler. Okay. So in the days of these kings, these Edomites kings, man, and it says, the Most High shall set up a kingdom, and it begins with the brothers being lifted up. We're at the beginning of the Most High setting up a kingdom, because the scriptures say in Psalm 50 how that he would, you know, set us in order before their eyes.
Yep. Hey, if I can say too, he said the kingdom of heaven is within you, man.
Yep.
So he doing it now through the Holy Spirit, the Word, man.
Yep.
You got it.
And it says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Yep, stand forever. And that's who kingdom? Yahweh by Shem Al Shai kingdom. That is given to the saints. It speaks of what Daniel the 7th chapter, man. You see, our kingdom is forever and forever and forever and forever, man. You see? They say war without end.
And it say it shall not be given unto another people. Showing you that it's only for one people.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be joint heirs with the Edomites, the Ishmaelites. No, man, the kingdom of heaven for us. And yes, you other nations gonna be in it, but you gonna play your position as a slave. You gonna be in subjection underneath us, man. And that's how the Lord set it up.
Yeah, anything else, bro?
I thought you wanted the one Proverbs. Oh, that's it.
I think Spirit, man. One in Jeremiah summed it up. All right.
Okay.
So with that, man, we'll close it up, man. You know, the Spirit was on the brother, you know, to come out with this quick point, you know, dealing with iron and clay. And these articles come out just to speak towards prophecy, man. Okay, we in the time of prophecy, man. That's the only thing that matters, all right, in this time. Okay. So with that, you know, we pray that you brothers and you few sisters are edified. Till next time, I say shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Abba,
Abba.
DTA soon.